Meet the man who tells the same joke over and over. Shut the hell up! I want to make love to that grilled cheese sandwich. Wait, hold on. Did you say penis?
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Just saw an interesting text come over. This is the person who texted over on the phone. Can we use her name, or do you want us not to say your name?
Yeah, no, I'm Melissa. You can say my name. It's okay.
Oh, Melissa. All right, well, there you said it. All right, so Melissa is... Thank you for listening, by the way. I can tell by your laugh you're a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. I listen to you guys every morning. You guys make my day.
Oh, thank you. And you make our day. Thank God someone listens to this. Anyway, so Melissa's question was, what's the etiquette on exposing a cheater if you don't personally know him or his girlfriend, but you met him on a dating app? All right. So you met this guy on a dating app, I'm assuming, is what you're saying?
Yep.
And you found out that he is with someone, and he's obviously cheating on them by, talking to you and others possibly on the dating app, right?
Yes, and it's weird how I actually found out he was cheating, I guess.
Okay. Can you tell us?
Yeah, oh, totally. I'll spill everything. So basically, I don't care. So on Facebook, if you scroll through, you see your suggested friends. And now the rumor has it that, your suggested friends are people who have, stalked you out, looked at your profile. And he came up because everything matched. His name matched where he works and everything was on there. And then it says, in a relationship with so-and-so. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. I called him out on it last night, but now do I involve her and be like, hey, your guy sucks?
No.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
It's easy to say no and just leave it at that. But we have time to fill.
Okay.
So let's explain ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gandhi says, no, you shouldn't get involved. Why?
I say no, because if you don't know him, you didn't go on a date with him, you're kind of maybe just being a little bit of a busybody, and you don't know what their relationship is like. What if they have an open relationship? What if he hasn't updated his status? There are so many reasons not to involve yourself in that. It's just added drama. I would say no.
What do you think of that?
I get that, but in the same aspect, my sister went through this, and she was being reached out to by girls that were talking to her boyfriend on the dating app.
And she appreciated it?
Absolutely.
All right, well, let me turn to Danielle, because if I know Danielle well enough, you're on the fence on this one.
I'm on the fence.
Because typically you're the one who likes to blow it all up.
I'm only on the fence about it because you don't know because you don't know either of them.
Right.
But
yes.
I don't think women look out for women enough a lot of times, and I feel like you're looking out for her. And if your sister has gone through this and you're speaking from past experience and your sister appreciated it, then I think this woman might appreciate it as well to find out.
Interesting. So you have two different sides.
Yeah.
That's where I'm leaning. That she would appreciate it.
Let me tell you, if it was me, I'd appreciate it. I'd want to know that the guy was a jackass.
Okay, here's my 2 cents worth. And not that you asked, but let me go in there. By the way,
I want to hear everybody's opinion.
By the way, I think both Gandhi and Danielle both make sense, but then there's somewhere in between. Here's what's kind of weird for me: if you don't know them, you don't know them. You're not quite 100% sure who they are, what they're going through in life, and so if you're going to start exposing people for cheating on a dating app, I would tiptoe very carefully because there may be something going on you don't know, and it could end up causing more problems. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Has he confirmed, to you when you called him out on it, that yes, he has a girlfriend?
He didn't. He vaguely was like, oh, it's hard to explain, and I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm like, well, you better find a way.
Oh, wow.
It's a yes or no question. Are you dating somebody? Yes or no?
By the way, I do love the interaction you're having with him. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I think that's great because you've actually started a dialogue with him that's making him go, oh my God, if there's hanky panky going on, he's like, oh my God, I've been found out. I better either stop this or be careful. Or maybe what he's saying is true. There's more to the story. I don't know. I would be very careful though.
I'd investigate a little bit more.
I plan on doing that. Oh, I definitely plan on doing that.
Well, no, okay, well, wait.
You would be like my BFF.
I don't know.
Oh, I missed my calling for the FBI. I totally missed my calling for the FBI.
Well, maybe. Look, I think it's totally natural to be curious. I get that, but sometimes you don't always know. I think it's like shooting in the dark. You don't know what your bullet's going to hit sometimes. I don't know, but if you're naturally curious, I understand. But what if you just walked away? What if you just said, "All right, obviously there's smoke here. Maybe there's fire. Maybe I should just walk away," and then you just left it at that and moved on. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
She's telling
I
you.
mean, like Danielle said, there's not enough girls sticking up for other girls.
Who am I to? I can't mansplain that one. I don't.
Yeah.
I cannot. I cannot speak for you.
Like if I found out that Gandhi's boyfriend was cheating on her, which he's not.
Oh, thank you.
I would definitely. I would want her to know because I would.
But
you
her.
know me.
Yeah,
And
but
we're tight.
okay.
Right.
So if it's a stranger I would do more investigating.
I don't want a stranger to get cheated on. I just, for my own personal life, don't like to involve myself in stuff that is not worth being involved in. And it's just going to open a bunch of doors for drama from people that you don't know.
Give me his name. I'll look into it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so another way to look at stuff like this is put yourself in their position. If I heard from a total stranger saying, "Hey, your husband, I saw something that you need to know about," and I don't know who you are, I wouldn't ignore it.
No.
I would look into it, but at the same time, I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know them. I wouldn't believe them. First of all, what's that, Gandhi?
But I think that this kind of stuff, and obviously these people are probably not celebrities, but what you just said, I think happens to celebrities all the time. I think people see things and want to meddle and involve themselves and say, "I saw so-and-so doing this." They might not have seen it. If you don't know those people, it doesn't have any credibility or validity to it.
I told you that's what happened with Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey. They weren't having problems until we started saying they were having problems. Like,
you.
Well, maybe. But I'm saying I have a friend who knew them very well and said that then they kind of reevaluated stuff and said, "So are we?"
Right.
And then
It's just planting a seed of doubt and you don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Melissa, thank you. This has been a lot of fun to talk about. And look, you're going to make up your...
Thank you guys for all your advice.
And you're definitely going to make up your own decision how you're going to handle this. But
She's telling.
Yeah, you go for it. But at the very end of it, thank you for listening to us. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. You guys are amazing. I love you all so much.
Pardon me. Thank you. Sorry, I just burped and said thank you at the same time. What's up, Froggy?
If you remember, there was a time I was at the airport and there was a man and a woman having a conversation over whether he had cheated on her or not. And I listened to both. And I wanted to intervene because he was so wrong and she was so right. But I decided to mind my own business. One, he was much larger than I was. And two, I just thought that it was better I keep my opinion to myself. Because sometimes you're better off just to move on and not say anything and let somebody else deal with it.
You should see some of these texts coming through. Because people are just assuming things.
Right.
Maybe the girlfriend is dead.
Oh.
Or
yes, maybe.
Being abused is difficult to come out and say it. We don't know there's abuse here.
No.
Right.
I know, but you know what? I will give you 10 points for being creative. You should be like a story writer.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't know. That's my point. You don't know.
No
We don't-
idea.
I'm hoping now that she said, "Go ahead, explain yourself," he'll explain himself to her.
He won't. She's about to get blocked.
And maybe you never know, Gandhi.
Then here's ladies need to stick together.
Ladies do.
I was in this scenario years ago. Call them out. But go ahead.
If you have the facts, stick together. If you don't know, don't start won't be
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that.
Well, that's why she needs to find the facts.
Help her.
I'm going to help. I told
Help
you. I
her,
would
Danielle. Help her. Hello, Amanda.
Hi.
Amanda,
how are you?
we're doing very well. So your thought is don't tell her, mind your own business. And because you have firsthand knowledge of how it could come back and sting you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my girlfriends was dating a guy, and one night she was showing me pictures of him, and she met him on an app, and I looked at him, and I was stunned because it was my other good friend's husband. I asked my good friend to meet me for coffee, and I had the screenshots of his dating profile. He had created like a whole new identity, a whole new name. And so I told her, and ultimately she opted to keep her husband and dump me. I was just the messenger.
Yeah, we hear of that all the time.
Happens.
But look, the difference in your story, Amanda, and Melissa's story is you know her.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know that guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Yeah.
know I was trying to be a good girlfriend and stick with my girl,
I know.
and let her know the truth.
I
And
think she
was
might have been
fucking
embarrassed.
thrilled.
And
Yeah,
like
you
she
think so?
doesn't want to keep you as a friend because she's embarrassed that she's still with the guy.
You know, I guess one way of looking at it is even though you were trying to help her and she ended up dumping you and staying with the guy who you exposed, I guess you can look at that as I took one for the team. You know, at least she knows now.
Yep.
And hopefully she's living her life in a way that's better for her. Yeah.
And when he screws her over again, she's going to come crawling right back.
There you go. All right. Thanks, Amanda. That's a very good point. I appreciate it. Yeah. This is hitting home with a lot of people. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
So you think she should tell this strange girl that her boyfriend's out there online cheating on her?
100%.
Talk
yes.
about it. How come?
Well, okay, so to Gandhi's point about you don't know if they're in an open relationship or, maybe they're taking a break, something like that. But, if that's the case, then it's like you reach out to her, no harm, no foul. Hey, it's okay. We talked about it. All right, whatever. But, this poor girl may have no idea. And I just think, we need to stick together and we need to look out for each other. And, it's almost even better that you don't know her because, then if she's mad at you, then it's like, okay, well, whatever. You're not in my life anyway. Like, go ahead and be mad at me. I'll block you. But, hey, I tried to help you.
You know what's kind of interesting about this, Karen? As we've been talking about this for, 15 minutes, whatever, we've all naturally come to conclusions in our head that making us think we know the entire scenario. But at the end of the day, we don't. It's yeah.
People use other people's profile pictures and names also all the time on dating apps. You don't even know that that's the guy.
Right.
And then you're starting a problem with somebody who might be getting taken advantage of or having their identity used. I just don't think you should do it if you don't know them.
Oh.
I still say do more research.
Look at that.
Yes,
Do
research.
more.
I'm all about the research, Danielle.
All right. Listen, Karen, thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a beautiful
Can
day
I
today.
just say something to Danielle
Absolutely.
really quick?
Yes.
Danielle, I adore you so much.
Oh, Karen.
I'm gonna tear up. I'm a mom of young kids, and you're such an inspiration to me. I look up to you so much, and just hearing your laugh and hearing you guys banter back and forth every day.
That is so great.
Oh my gosh, Karen. Thank you so much.
I really love you guys.
So even though she's meddling and
Karen would be meddling too.
and even though she
Karen, we're on the same wavelength.
she spreads negative rumors about celebrities, we
meddle together, Danielle.
we love our Danielle.
Oh, I love you, Karen.
She ruins Secret Santa every year.
You just made my entire week, so
Karen,
thank you.
thank you very much.
I love you.
That's very sweet what you said. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look,
See, by the way, Secret Santa, you never gave me, Froggy and I another chance. So you took that away from us and never gave us another chance.
So now I'm the enemy?
Yes.
Now I'm the bad guy?
Sometimes one strike is all you need.
You guys have been asking for it again, and he keeps poo-pooing.
You know, I got to tell you something. When a listener calls and says what she just says about anyone on our show, this time Danielle, wow. That's really?
That was amazing.
You come into work every day, you cry in the shower because it's in the middle of the night when you have to wake up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You come in here, we're half asleep. Yeah. We're like, why do we do this?
That's why.
That phone call is the reason we do it.
100%.
If you love the morning show, it's a good idea to follow our socials.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
At Elvis Duran Show.
Follow them today.
Elvis Duran in the morning.
Good morning.
Elvis Duran
Dear God, what's this woman doing?
and the morning show.
Here we go into the horoscopes. Once again, we turn to producer Sam to get us going. Now, who are you doing it with today?
That guy who's holding his phone like 3 feet away from his body. Oh my God,
Scary. Put your hand
Scary.
Oh my God.
Scary. You need reading glasses, Scary.
Oh my God.
It's okay to wear reading glasses. There you go.
You look so cute. You look so cute.
Hold on, have we ever seen Scary in glasses?
No.
Never.
I'm taking a picture. This is it.
Oh my God, it's so clear.
I know. You see stuff you don't even want to see. All right, here we go.
All right. Well, if you're having a birthday today, happy birthday to you. You share it with actor Aaron Paul, singer Kim Petras, and Tom Ford. Virgo, it's not selfish to reevaluate who's in your inner circle. Energy is a resource, and you control yours. Your day's a 9.
Libra, if it feels unbalanced, it probably is. Don't be afraid to tip the scales back in your favor. Your day's a 7.
Scorpio, your intensity doesn't need to be muted. Let it fuel something creative today. Your day, a 6.
Sagittarius, your ideas, they're not just what ifs, they're blueprints for something worth building. Your day's an 8.
Capricorn, if it's not a yes, it's a no. Trust your first reaction. Your day's a 5.
Aquarius, you're not meant to follow the plan, you're meant to redesign it. So take a detour today. Your day's a 9.
Pisces, sometimes you feel everything so deeply you forget how grounded you actually are. Trust your balance. Your day's an 8.
Ooh, Aries, your urge to do it all at once is strong, but power comes from focus and not speed. Your day's a 7.
Taurus, you've been doing a lot for everyone else. Today, give that same energy back to yourself. Your day's a 6.
Gemini, stop overthinking. You'll tie up loose ends when you make a decision, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Your day's an 8.
Cancer, you're allowed to start fresh midweek. Reset your energy and refocus on what actually matters. Your day's a 10.
And Leo, finish building that bridge because it's going to get you across, and finish that project. Your day's a 9, and those are your Wednesday morning horoscopes.
Let's talk about a couple of books. You in?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a book called How to Stop Stuttering and Love Speaking. Danny wanted us to talk about it. He's on line 19. Let's go talk to Danny about that. Danny, thank you for listening to our show. Tell me about How to Stop Stuttering and Love Speaking and how this book changed your life.
Wow. First and foremost, I'm just so thrilled to be on the show. I never thought this day would come. I mean, me speaking to the king known as Elvis Duran.
Oh, stop it. Okay, now that you've buttered my biscuit, Danny, the author's name is Lee G. Lovett, and obviously you grew up in a life where you had a speech impediment. You were stuttering a lot, right, Danny?
Yes. Surprisingly, I started at age 18, and I started for 15 years. It always held me back in life, but by the grace of God, I found a book that he wrote. I basically read it, and I can honestly say after 2 to 3 months, after diligently immersing myself in his methods, I stopped my stuttering.
Wow.
Okay, so what causes stuttering, Danny? And I'm asking for a friend who, by the way, is me, because I stutter a lot. But go ahead.
Right.
What did you learn from this book about stuttering and how it begins?
Well, the main thing I took from the book is that stuttering is a habit that we build over time, because unlike what a therapist or a doctor will tell you, you can overcome this. Because, like I said, stuttering is built over time. It becomes a habit. It's fear-based. It's anxiety-based. And again, if you read the book, How to Stop Stuttering and Love Speaking, and join his WSSA program, the World Stop Stuttering Association, and if you diligently immerse yourself in this program, you will see vast results. You will not only improve your speech, but your overall mental clarity.
You see, what we're doing here, and you know you're all doing it, we're listening to you speak, and we're listening for the slight hint of a stutter. Mm-hmm. It's like someone who has a new leg put on. You kind of watch them as they walk to see if they limp. You know, it's like, let's just check them out. And you're speaking eloquently, beautifully. I know the reason I stutter is because my brain goes faster. My mouth goes faster than my brain can control it. Does that make sense? Like, I have thoughts in my head about what I want to say, but I start talking faster than my brain is processing the sentences. But I made a career out of it. You know, I don't know what life would be like without my stuttering or whatever it is I'm doing. But there are people that live with it every day, and it's very embarrassing. And sometimes you don't want to go out in public or be in any public situation if you have a stuttering issue, right?
Absolutely. I know in my case, I basically struggled with it for 15 years. I let it hold me back in life. But again, I'm so grateful that I found this program, because I actually became a certified speech coach for his website. So now I'm trying to help others who may be going through the same thing that I'm going through.
Wow. Look how this whole experience changed your life. Well, Danny, excellent. The book is called How to Stop Stuttering and Love Speaking. The author's name is Lee G. Lovett. Are you friends with Lee? Have you talked to Lee about this?
Oh, absolutely. I Skype with him every Saturday because we have weekly sessions.
All right, perfect. Well, tell him that you were you're on the radio talking about his book, and I think a lot of people, if they don't need it, they know someone who could use it. Thank you very much for your time, Danny. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Elvis. I greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. And there you go. You know,
awesome.
That's great.
What book has helped you? Is there a book that you actually pulled out of a self-help section at a store or online at Amazon that helped you with any facet of your life that needed some attention? Yeah, Nate?
There's one we actually talked about, The Divided Mind by Dr. John Sarno, and it's about pain, back pain specifically. And I first learned about this book from Howard Stern because he talked about Dr. John Sarno and how pain sometimes is, for lack of a better phrase, in your head, right? So you've got to just convince yourself there's nothing there that's causing it. There's no pain. And by doing that consistently, the pain, believe it or not, went away from me. And it was an incredible read. So, I actually read that book and got something out of it. I was so happy.
Wow. Well, what about you, Gandhi? Ever read something that really kind of profoundly changed your outlook on life or changed the way you did something?
Absolutely. I mean, there are so many things, but a book that you actually recommended to me called Unlearn by Humble the Poet. Where,
absolutely.
It really talks about, we have all of these thoughts and just kind of cages in our mind based on the way we grew up and the things that we were taught are acceptable and unacceptable. And this is how society works. And you have to really unlearn a lot of thoughts to then unlearn behavior and change your life. And it's really good.
And that's the thing, you're born with a clean slate. You have no preconceived idea about anything when you're born, but every day there are these subtle little triggers and things that you observe and you learn that hold you back eventually. You live a life of being told what you can't do, for instance. Then all of a sudden you're living a life where you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Because you were convinced you can't do it. So you got to unlearn things, right?
Which sort of goes along with the other book, which is The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. Very important also.
Yeah.
People are texting in. They love my favorite book, When Friends Influence People, from Dale Carnegie. We talk about that all the time. It is the simplest, most effective read you'll ever enter into your book history. It's a Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Yeah, Skeery, what?
For me, it was a book called Who Moved My Cheese?
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And it's a funny title, but it's about change, and change is inevitable, and how to deal with change. So it was really cool. It was a great book. It was an easy read, too. Everyone should read this one.
10% Happier by Dan Harris. We had him on our show talking about that. The art and love of meditation and how you should look at it as something that's a daily practice and not something that only, dope smoking, tree hugging people are doing. Also, this is one I just sent to Gandhi. I just got it. How to Accept and Embrace the Uncomfortable Truths in Our Lives. It's called The Ish No One Wants to Hear. Look, it's a book of truths that you need to know. You may not want to hear them, and I know I've got a lot of them. I'm hoping this book opens me up.
I'm going to need a review on that when you start reading it.
Okay. I wish I could say the ish word.
I know.
We can't on broadcast radio. I can say it. You're right, Froggy. As a program director, what is your advice?
I would say it would be a bad idea. You said you wanted to say it. You're able to say it. I just think it would be a bad idea.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Yeah, we can say anything we want, but we have to pay a price.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Jonas Brothers are here. Actually, they performed on a ferry. The difference between doing a show on a ferry, you can't leave.
There was a moment where we were like, thank you so much. And we turned around to go, and we're still in the middle of the water. We pretty much did this. We just turned around and waited until we went to the dock.
Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
There is an article. A Plainview middle school teacher has been pulled from the classroom after handing out an assignment to fifth graders, asking them who they would allow into a fallout shelter in event of a nuclear attack. It's almost like do, marry, or kill, but, in a fallout shelter with kids.
Gave
Really
that
just kill.
as an assignment?
Underneath the questions were potential answers that included, okay, here it is. So here's their assignment. I have a copy of it.
Oh, my God.
It's called Fallout Shelter. An unknown enemy has launched a nuclear strike on Long Island. Because of advanced warning technology, you are aware that you have 20 minutes to get yourself into a fallout shelter located in your neighborhood. When you arrive, 10 other people wanting to get in will greet you. The shelter has enough supplies for you and 6 other people to survive the 3 months you must remain inside before you come out safely. Your group must decide unanimously who will be brought in and who will be left out. And then they give you the list of people to choose from.
Stop it.
Will you allow the following people or not allow the following people into your fallout shelter for 3 months? Number one, a 16-year-old pregnant girl.
Oh.
Discuss. I dare you.
No.
Are you serious right now?
Let me just give you the list.
Wait, are we giving you yes or no's for each one?
You're not going. How can we not going to let a 16-year-old pregnant girl in?
Well, because that's a lot of liability with a baby. If you're in a fallout shelter, you don't know what's going to go on. You don't know if you're going to have a quick escape at some point, and a baby's just going to drag you
And
down.
how are you going to feed the baby? Like, you got to make sure
Yeah.
you have the supplies ahead of time.
Well, there's no baby if you leave her out. She'll be incinerated.
We don't know that for sure.
Okay, keep in mind these are all thrown out to fifth graders. Okay. Would you let into the shelter a police officer with multiple charges of brutality pending against him, or would you let in a 38-year-old retired prostitute, or would you let in a 75-year-old priest? It's a priest, but he's 75.
Right. No.
Would you let in a 35-year-old sterile female doctor?
Hell yes.
How about a husband and wife? They refuse to be separated. He's a lawyer. She's an alcoholic.
Nope. Annoying.
Why?
They're annoying.
Would you let in a 31-year-old homosexual architect?
Hell yeah.
Maybe he can build.
He's gonna build stuff for us.
Would you let in a 50-year-old musician previously addicted to cocaine?
Is there cocaine in the shelter?
He's previously addicted.
Previously, then he's okay. He's going to entertain us if he brings his tuba with him.
And finally, the list of 10 people you have to think about letting in, a 28-year-old drifter with no skills whatsoever.
God, no.
That's just empty
Eat all the
space.
food.
Okay,
Wait a minute. I have a question, though. Is this a quiz where they're wrong and right answers? Like, did you get graded on it?
I'm trying to figure out the logic. I think she wanted them to talk it out.
Yeah.
To understand that it's a priest, but he's 75.
Okay,
And what grade is this for?
5th grade.
Do they know what a prostitute is?
Yeah, they do.
Of
course they do.
They know cocaine?
Yes,
Is
they
she
do.
still teaching?
Well, she has been, I do believe she's been suspended.
Oh, okay.
Students in the teacher's health class were given an assignment. Other choices. Your group must decide unanimously who will be brought in, who will be left out, and then you have to discuss. The teacher, who is not identified, will remain out of the classroom until an investigation is concluded. So there you go. Interesting.
I don't think the teacher should have gotten suspended. I know I'm the only person who doesn't think that, but I think it's interesting. It's one of those assignments those kids are going to remember forever, and it makes you really think and discuss why. Why would you pick these people? Why would you not? I don't see the huge deal with it. I know some of the subject matter is a little sketchy,
right?
But come on, 5th graders, they know all this stuff anyway.
I'm not sure. How old are 5th graders? 11, 12?
They're like 10, 11.
Yeah.
They have the internet
I don't
froggy.
think they know what prostitutes are.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe the teacher could have wrote hoe.
Yeah. The town bump.
Hoe ass.
Okay, all right.
The town bump.
That's
Yeah,
what
so-
they just call the pizza.
So here we are having the discussion.
Yeah.
So let me put this out to you now. There's Skeery, Gandhi, Danielle, Nate, me, Scotty B, and Diamond. I'm just looking at the people who are right here with us. 7 people.
Yeah.
But there's only room for 5 of us. We have to eliminate 2 people and not let them into our fallout shelter.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
We all get to vote, right?
I don't know. My name's on the T-shirt.
I already got eliminated.
Yeah.
Froggy. Okay, so there's 7 of us, right?
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us. Okay. Now there's 8. But we can only let 5 people in. We have to eliminate 3.
We have to eliminate 3.
Mm-hmm.
I have my 3.
You already have it? You didn't
For
have to
sure.
think about it?
I
Okay,
thought
who-
about it for a minute.
Okay, who are you going to eliminate and why?
Okay. No brainer, Skeery and Scotty out.
Why?
Okay. Scotty, you're out.
Because Scotty gets hurt so easily all the time. He gets a paper cut and he's like, I'm dying. I have an infection. It's going to be. I can't deal with that in the fallout
That would be fatiguing.
I guess.
I love him and he's hilarious.
But Scotty has 2 kids, so I feel like I feel bad.
Yeah, you need to go be a dad too.
No, the kids aren't coming.
No, but I'm saying
They're dust.
If he gets, oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
forget that then.
Okay, so Skeery you're eliminating.
Yeah, come on.
Dude, I never get sick. I'm an asset.
You would eat all of the food. All the resources would be gone.
Yeah, you would eat every can of corn.
Yeah.
But if something happened, you could eat his calves.
Yeah, you do have big meaty calves.
I don't know.
But
about
who's
that.
the third?
I hate to do this, and I'm only doing it because I went off the grid with her, and she is not a survivalist. Diamond has to go.
Diamond. Diamond, she's not letting you come down into the shelter.
Well, let's turn the karaoke machine on.
But by the karaoke machine, not allowed in the shelter.
I would like to say, for the record, Diamond really hurts my soul. It would be a very, very difficult decision, but I just know that if, there was the smallest inconvenience, she's going to burn the whole thing to the ground.
Damn.
Okay, back to the story. I totally see how this could perpetuate an interesting conversation, as long as the kids are smart enough to do it.
I think there's other ways to get smart conversations going than that.
Well,
And
see, by
here's
the way,
why.
a parent speaking, by the way.
Here's why. This is scary, and we know that, unfortunately, we're having these kinds of drills in school because, unfortunately, this is the world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
So to put that in front of these kids as a reality and then say, here, choose who's coming in your shelter. Like
Right.
that, to me, especially at that age. Maybe in college, they can figure it out in their head and it's better, but not that age. That's, I think, is nuts.
It's so Sophie's choice.
It's,
All right, so you had to choose from an emotional 50-year-old premenopausal woman who
That's me.
is suffering empty nest syndrome.
That's me.
Okay, well, when you put it this way.
Do we want that in our shelter? I don't know.
Maybe.
How about a pre-alcoholic 59-year-old homosexual disc jockey? Do you want me in your shelter? How about a 43-year-old man that might be a murderer?
There you go.
This is turning out terribly, these descriptions.
How about, should we let this woman in, a 30-something-year-old menace that's prone to kidney infections?
Am I prone if I just got one?
You're prone.
Damn it.
I don't want you in my fallout shelter. How about a 40-something-year-old man child that loves to eat? Scary.
You can't have heavy eaters in a survival situation.
It has to be people that you can, you're going to ration. He's not going to ration.
In our shelter, do we want a horny Tampa Bay Bucks fan that loves gadgets?
Okay, that one's kind of winning at this
Froggy?
point.
That's Froggy.
Hey, if we're all stuck in there, I don't know.
You're in, Frog.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Come on. Wake up. Wake up.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Okay, let's talk about bartenders and let's talk about waiters, waitresses, whatever, servers, whatever. A lot of restaurants and bars, they have a rule. They say you cannot date the customers.
Oh, really?
A lot of them do. They prefer you not.
Okay.
It could get messy, whatever.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they all do, but a lot of the high-end places, especially, and hotels.
Mm-hmm.
And this happened to us. I'll tell you that story in a minute. I wonder if anyone listening who was working behind the bar or waiting on tables was asked out by a customer, and they had to oh, God, you're hot. Yeah, as long as no one finds out about it. Let's go. And maybe they got caught, whatever. Mm-hmm. We were at a resort with a friend who was sleeping with one of the people who worked at the resort.
Nice.
Okay.
The guy who was serving us drinks and things in our house. We didn't know till the end of the trip.
Right.
We didn't know until a year later, and he finally confessed that this guy was sneaking into his room every single night.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
This is like the show Acapulco.
Well, I know, but had his bosses found out, they would have canned him immediately.
Oh wow.
Because it could lead to,
lawsuits.
A messy situation, or maybe a lawsuit.
A messy situation.
I don't know. So I don't know. I'm wondering how many people listening are in this type of business who, you're going behind everyone's backs and you're having some fun with someone they don't want you to have fun with.
Yeah.
I'm sure it happens a lot more than we even know.
Why do you have a crap-eating grin on your face, Nate?
I'm just thinking.
Because is this where you were going to tell us a story about how when you used to be a waiter, you used to get picked up?
This is the Outback Steakhouse. Very different.
All right.
No, this is
Did
juicy.
you mess around with some girl's blue and onion?
Well, that just sounds gross.
No comment.
The blue and onion from Outback is a tremendous.
It
It's my
is
favorite
delicious.
dish.
Love it.
Go ahead.
Oh, this is juicy. I love stuff like this. This is great.
I think it probably happens at vacations and anything that has to do with vacations, like definitely cruise ships. They tell you that they're not supposed to, but some of that's going on.
Well, so we have connections in the cruise ship industry. We're on a lot of cruise ships, and there have been so many times I'm like, wow, that'd be cool. Well, A, I'm married, so I guess that's not going to happen. B, I don't know.
But I always think that. I always think like, like the activities director or whatever, the cruise director. Usually they're like some hot guy from England or a hot lady from England. And then you have all these young, good-looking people on the cruise that get wasted. Like, you wonder, like, come on.
There's got to be like a percentage of lines that cross.
Yeah. For sure.
Right?
Has
I
to
need
be.
to believe that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Sure.
In my own way.
Doctors' offices, I wonder if that's a thing too. Never date a patient. But like maybe you're seeing this patient naked. Not in a great way, but you're seeing them and then.
Or how about dating a professor?
Oh,
yeah. That's not good.
Isn't it?
I'm reading a book about that right now.
You are? What's it about?
It's about they were dating first, and she didn't know that he was a teacher, and he didn't know that she was still in school. And they bump into each other in the hallway, and they're like, "Oh, now what are we gonna do?" And they had to figure it out. It's by Colleen Hoover. Thank you.
Okay, you love Colleen Hoover.
I love Colleen Hoover.
I don't know. Froggy, ever dated someone who drives the van at the station?
No,
Okay,
negative.
just asking. Just wondering.
What about listeners?
Yeah.
Is that that was before my time here. Oh, yeah.
Scotty B. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Scotty
please.
B dated several listeners.
Yep.
And Skeery
Yep.
did several listeners.
My entire 20s and 30s.
They did it in the bathroom, the men's room.
I'm dating a listener currently.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm married to a listener.
I am too.
He listened. I mean,
Alex listened to me how many years before we even met him?
yeah. Really?
That's kind of scandalous.
Here comes Scotty.
It's okay. We don't have to drag him down there. Who is this?
This is Corey.
Oh, hi, Corey. How are you, Corey?
Hi, good morning.
Well, good morning.
Hi, everybody.
Well, hello. Tell us your story. What happened?
So I worked at a small town bar. I met a guy. He asked me out. It was a little bit secret. He asked me out while I was working. We went on a date, but we kept it a little bit, under wraps just in case.
Yeah, you didn't
make
want it
sure
to get
went
out.
well.
You didn't want that flowing around the gossip scene, right?
Exactly. And 10 years later, we're married and we have a baby.
So there you go.
Now, had you admitted that you guys were dating each other, would it have caused possibly a problem with management or coworkers, maybe?
Maybe with management, because they don't really like, they don't want the guys coming in and then kind of watching the bartender, who's she talking to, because that can look bad with other customers maybe. But they weren't, after they found out, they really liked him. So everything worked out in our favor.
I like this text that just came through. Corey, this text came through. I work at a resort that was hosting a wedding. 2 girls getting married, but one girl hooked up with a male bartender the night before the wedding, and the wedding was called off. Let's call the whole thing off.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, but Corey, at least your story turned out really cool. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day, okay?
Wow.
You too. Bye-bye.
There you go.
Oh, man, the stories are pouring in now.
Yeah, you should see. Did you see all the texts?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
We'll
I've
talk
been
about
there.
celebrities.
I called room service a number of times for more sugar. Sugar in air quotes. Yes, Froggy.
And what about when you live in an apartment community and you start hanging out with the manager?
You married her, had a kid with her.
I did.
There's that.
Whatever.
Wow. What's that,
Apartment
Skeery?
communities are a cesspool for that kind of stuff, too.
Of course. Because the bedroom's right there.
The teacher-student thing is rampant. My buddy, who shall remain nameless, was a professor in Arizona, and he ended up dating and then marrying a student.
Okay.
And he says that the grades were always kept honest and clean, and there was always a separation.
Yeah, right.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course we believe that.
Sure.
Hello, Maureen. What's going on?
Hi, how are you?
We're doing. Well, hold on. You married your college voice professor, right?
I sure did.
Well, how did this start out, by the way? I mean, were you still taking his class, or did this happen after you'd already graduated that class?
No, I was still very much a student of his, and he resisted, and I still tease him about it to this day. He resisted because he was like, I'm not crossing that boundary, and, wanted nothing to do with it. And what can I say? He couldn't resist me, I guess.
How did you guys get around not getting caught? How do you do it?
Well, we would do a lot of we hung out as friends. I mean, it's college, so everyone's an adult. It's not like we're dealing with minors or anything. And, a group of us would go out sometimes to dinner, and then it started getting, just the 2 of us would go out. And even still, he was denying that he had feelings for me, even though it was incredibly obvious. And I don't know. I said to my best friend who also had him, I said, I'm going to marry him someday. She thought I was totally insane. And I got it. I understood why, but I was like, I'm not giving up on this. I know he's the one I'm supposed to marry.
Well, there you
and
go.
here we are, 15 years later. We have 3 kids.
Well, that's the thing. You know, it's while you're doing it, that's when it's, maybe it's eggshells a little bit you're walking on. But,
right.
People meet people in different ways. And sometimes it's in a way where it's forbidden fruit. Anyway, well, thank you very much, Maureen. I appreciate that.
Wait, do you role play now? Go back to those dates?
Call her back.
Okay, I'll call her back.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Doing well. So you actually were hooking up with rich older women with your career, correct?
Correct. Yes, I used to work on Park Avenue, and a lot of the older rich women in the building, they kind of took a liking to me.
Yeah.
And before you knew it, I was hooking up with several of them in the same building.
So you'd go up in the elevator. I mean, did anyone ever see you doing that?
No. So they had a service elevator where all the deliveries.
That's why they call it that now.
Oh, lady.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
That was my post, and I got very friendly with a lot of the building.
Gosh, that is just a porno in the making. Well, so you never got caught, never got in trouble?
No, never. Almost got caught several times, but luckily never did. Never got in trouble.
Well, that's the exciting part, almost getting caught. All right, well, thank you very much, Mike. Finally, let's go talk to Rachel. Hello, Rachel. You actually got let go from your residency because you were sleeping with someone or someone you were working with?
Yeah, so I was a resident, and it was very much a Grey's Anatomy situation. There was a resident, one of the attendings actually, that I developed a little crush on. Turned out it was mutual, and we started seeing each other kind of. And the craziest thing, my best friend was my co-resident, and she actually turned us in, and it didn't go very well. She luckily did not get fired, but I did. But it's cool. We're married now, so I feel like we still came out on top.
Wow, that's how it happens sometimes. Well, no, but your friend turned you in.
Are you still friends?
Oh no! So there were a lot of theories about why that happened, but the number one theory kind of was that people think she may have had feelings for me actually as well at the time. So. Yeah, it's all very Grey's Anatomy.
Well, let's not rule that out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah, let's put all offers on the table here.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, thank you very much. I'm glad you're all happy now. This is great. This is good news.
Mm-hmm.
So think about who's waiting on you today for lunch. Maybe now it's time to say something. In a non-creepy, invasive way.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to tune out and go through all these text messages because these are juicy.
What do you have that you love?
Oh, man. The CEO of a company. I'm dating my best friend's dad. Celebrities coming through. I married my patient.
Oh, by the way,
happens on cruise ships all the time.
A lot of cruise ship texts are coming through.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently it's more banging than we know.
Woo, man.
Damn.
Love this.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
My favorites were always when a big old dolly drag queen would come out. and a lot of them love meeting you.
Well, I get a kick out of those drag queens. People always say, I can't believe you like talk about the drag queens. I said, look, I don't care what they're dragging, as long as they drag it to my show.
Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
So, Danielle, our girlfriend Gandhi is going through something that we've all been through from time to time.
Oh, yes.
Look, you have a good friend.
Yep.
You want them to be happy. You want them to be out there dating someone that's cool for them.
Yeah.
But it just so happens you hate the person they're dating.
Yeah.
Has this ever happened to you, Danielle?
Oh, plenty of times.
All right. So it's okay to talk about this?
Yes, we can talk about it.
Okay, go.
I really dislike my friend's boyfriend. And it's really tricky because I know my friend is just so in love. So I don't know what to do. And at first I thought, okay, maybe it's a me thing and I'm being a brat. I'm being possessive. I need to be more open-minded. To the person, every one of our friends who has met this boyfriend hates him too.
Oh.
So what to do? Do I tell my friend, hey, your boyfriend really sucks? Or do you just let it go? Because I know I'm going to lose this battle.
So what's so weird here is Gandhi, you never, ever hold back. No. And I think it's so weird that your best friend, you have not told this best friend how you feel about the boyfriend.
Right. Because I know how much my friend is in love with this person.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
She said she'll probably lose her friend if she does that.
I think I will. I just know how the relationship is. I know how smitten my friend is. I think they're going to get married. And I'm like, oh, God, this douche is going to be part of my life forever.
I guess she doesn't know how to be treated then. She must never have been in a relationship where she knows that there's a nicer side.
It's tricky. And the boyfriend's not even nice to the family, which to me is the biggest red flag.
So it's not you. It's not a problem you have. It's this person's just a bad person.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Rachel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you're going through the same thing Gandhi's going through. You hate your best friend's boyfriend. You argue with him all the time. So they know, it's no secret, they know how you feel about him, right?
Yeah, no, and me and him, we do argue all the time. He always thinks he's right. It's very annoying. So she pulled me aside the other day, and she goes, why don't you like him? And I was like, I know you just got out of a relationship. He is a rebound. He is not your forever. And she was like, okay. And she goes, well, can you tell me what you don't like about him? I look at her and I go, he crashed your brand new car and he did not pay you back. Let's just start with that.
No.
Okay, well that's people
And
crash cars, but overall he's just not a bad guy, not a good guy.
No, he's not a good guy. And the reason he was driving her car is because he doesn't have enough money to put his car on the road. But, I mean, whatever. I can still look past that. But the other day we all went out. Well, not the other day. It was in December. We went out for Christmas dinner. Me and two of my girlfriends, we all bring our significant others. She brought him. And at the table, he randomly started unbuttoning his shirt. And we're like, what are you doing? And he's like, Mortimer needs to join the party. And we're like, who is he? He has a skull on his chest. It's a tattoo. And he randomly unbuttons it and says that he needs to join the party.
He's a douche.
And this is not telling her to run the other direction.
I don't know. I'm starting to like this guy. He and his friend Mortimer. All right, so okay. Question: does he treat your friend well? I mean, is he good to her?
Sometimes, but not always. Let me start off also by saying he's still married. He hasn't got a separation from his wife yet.
Are they living together? Really? He and his wife?
No, they're not living together, but he says he doesn't have enough money to separate from her. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, he's still, like I said, technically with his ex-wife. He does live on his own. But he also has, anger issues, too, and she's said that to me before. And I'm like, well, what are you still doing then? I love her, I do. She does not have the best choice when it comes to boyfriends.
Well, here's the thing. One of the many things. It's your friend, and, she has decided through all the bad points this guy carries, she likes him. There's something there, and even though you feel like he is bad for her, he's bad for everyone, including his skull Mortimer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to back her up, and she has to learn her own lessons. I mean, I know you want to be a good friend. I don't know. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's just so hard because you don't want to lose the friend.
You don't want to lose your friend.
Right.
And that's the thing too. I feel like since they started dating, me and her have hung out not a lot anymore. And I don't know, it's just heartbreaking because I feel like I am missing one of my best friends, and I don't feel like hanging out with him. That's really what it comes down to.
Well, here's another way of looking at it. What if this guy was a great guy and you really did approve, but you still saw your friend less? I mean, you would still be upset you've kind of lost your friend?
Oh my gosh, that would be totally fine. I wouldn't understand that. I just want her to be happy in the end, and I want her to be treated correctly.
Yeah.
She might be happy, but if she's not treated correctly, that's kind of the issue.
And I think a lot of times you have to be careful, too, because they'll say, you're just jealous. You're just jealous. Mind your business.
No. Yeah.
Right, but
if it's, I don't know, it's me, it's our other friends, it's her family, too. Her family doesn't like him either. It's hard.
All right, okay, here's my thought. Rachel, as you know, you heard Gandhi say the same thing you said. The difference is her best friend doesn't know how she feels about the boyfriend. Mm-hmm. She keeps it quiet. She's afraid of where that could go. Mm-hmm. She could lose her best friend. So, what advice, Rachel, do you have for Gandhi?
Okay, well, for me, she flat out asked me why I didn't like him, and I didn't say he's disgusting, he's annoying. I didn't say anything like that. I just flat out said a lot of us don't like him, and that's when I told her I feel like he's your rebound and he's not your forever. I put it in nicer terms, I guess, than what I could have. I didn't want to unload all this negative stuff onto her, I was said what I thought, but in a nicer way.
Yeah.
Like, you have to sugarcoat it a little bit. Like, be very careful with the words that you choose to tell her.
So you're telling Gandhi, Gandhi, maybe you could sort of drive down that road a little bit, but proceed with caution.
Maybe do a poop sandwich, like
Yeah.
a positive about him, and then the
There are
crap
none.
in the
I don't
middle,
have any.
and then we'll make something up, and then a positive at the end.
All right. Well, hey, Rachel, best of luck with you and your friend, and we're gonna make a poop sandwich for
Yes.
Gandhi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's rough, but she's not holding back.
No.
I was kind of thinking maybe I put it on me and say, so-and-so makes me uncomfortable. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I feel weird around this person. Do you think that would work?
I don't know.
Versus, he sucks, I don't like him.
She might say it's your problem.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Katie.
Hi.
So you hate your brother's fiance.
Oh, that's the worst.
And in the words of Katie, you call her a joyless wench.
Oh, God, I can't even imagine.
Okay.
Because then you got to live with the person. Like, you've got no choice.
Well, I
Your
know.
brother's marrying her, so you have no choice.
Yeah, this isn't even a dating situation.
Oh,
They're getting
man.
married.
That sucks.
So how do you feel about that, Katie? What are you doing? And have you told your brother?
I feel sick over it. I feel absolutely sick, and I feel terrible for my brother because I feel like it's just similar to Rachel. It's a rebound gone wrong.
Oh no!
And it just went awry. And my brother is a great guy, but he's terribly lazy, and he just doesn't want to, I think, move on. So and I have told him how I felt. Our entire family.
Then what else can you do?
No.
Look, if you told your brother how you feel about his fiance, if your family's told him, there's nothing else you can do. Because at some point, you got to let them live their lives. And if they're making a mistake, they have to make their mistake. You got to stop chasing that car. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
It really is. And after a while, it turns into your problem.
Right.
It's like
Could there be something that maybe you don't see about her that he sees that's good?
Well, you know what? That's interesting, and that's what I was going to ask Gandhi. What does she think her friend sees in this guy that makes her happy? She's so in love with him. Well, why? Why is she so in love with him? And that's what I want to say to my brother. Like, why? What is it about her that you think is so wonderful that we're not seeing?
It's a fair question.
Yeah.
I think with my friend, what this person sees in the boyfriend is just a completely different version of a human than they've ever been in contact with. It's, this person is a different race and just comes from a completely different background and is introducing my friend to all of these new things, which I appreciate that stuff and I get it.
Yeah.
This guy just sucks.
At the end of the day, the guy just sucks.
Yeah.
All right, well, Katie, best of luck with your family. But like I said, you can only beat your head against the wall so much. You got to find a way to let it go.
I'm trying. I'm really trying to let it go because I've had conference calls with my friends who are on the same page about this. Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
And everyone has come to the same conclusion. We do nothing. We just have to be there for the fallout when it happens.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Hey,
Yeah.
Chris.
Hi.
Hi. You've lost 3 friends because of this. You did not approve of
Yeah.
who they were dating, and you said something, and that's why you lost your
I
friends.
am not quiet.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you do it again if friend number 4 comes up with a crappy boyfriend? Are you going to say something, or have you kind of learned your lesson to sit back or maneuver differently?
I would still probably say something. Like, honestly, I think it was worth it because in all of those situations, they were putting their partner before their friends. And I was like, hey, this isn't a good situation. You're taking everything that they're saying and they're doing over top of what we're trying to help you, and they decided to cut me out instead is how I see it ultimately. So,
well, I mean, how much more could you have done? Like, what else can you do other than say what's on your mind? I mean, you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's only so much you can do. I always thought, and this is maybe Pollyanna-ish of me. If you have a problem with something I'm doing or the way I'm doing it, give me the evidence. Tell me what it is. That's all you can do. I have to, at that point, figure it out on my own.
Right.
Otherwise, it's going to drive you crazy. It's going to drive everyone crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to lose friends over it,
because
Chris.
the second friend that I lost, I went about it completely the wrong way. Like, I was pretty much talking to both of them behind each other's backs, trying to break them up.
Oh, God.
And then it worked for a second, and then
Love
they
that.
got back together, and then that was a really bad situation.
Wait. How did you try to break them up? I'm curious. What did you do?
Well, they had an age difference and they had religious differences, which wouldn't have been a big deal if he wasn't constantly trying to convert her. And So I was trying to tell him, like, if you can't wake up every day next to this person that you believe could be going to hell, then, like, that's a problem. And he was like, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And I'm like, but it's been like a year and a half, so you should probably figure that out.
We'll cross that bridge to hell when we get to it. All right.
Exactly.
Well, so what's Chris is saying, she's lost 3 friends over this, and
Wow.
she's willing to lose another one if she has to.
Wow.
But all right, you can. It's the old lead the horse to water thing. There's only so much you can do. Chris, thanks for listening to us. I appreciate listening to your viewpoint.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day. There you go.
If you love the morning show, it's a good idea to follow our socials.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
At Elvis Duran Show.
Follow them today.
Elvis Duran in the morning. Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
All right, Danielle.
All right.
What's it all about?
So Allison takes the 4-year-old she babysits named Nathan to the pool on the weekend. So Allison thought, well, maybe it'll be funny. We'll phone tap Nathan's mom, Laura. We'll say there's a little pool poop problem.
Okay.
So no one likes poop in the pool.
No.
I love it.
No.
All right, here we go. Let's listen to Danielle's phone tap. Here we go.
Hello?
This is Renee. I'm calling you from pool maintenance at the Hillside Beach Club.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, you have a 4-year-old son named Nathan?
Yes, is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine, but the pool's not fine. Why is it that we have poop in the pool?
I'm sorry, what?
Why are you laughing? It's not a joke. It's not funny.
I don't know. Did someone poop in the pool? I don't understand what you're saying.
Your son Nathan's poop is in the deep end of the pool, and I'm not...
First of all, I'm sorry. You guys, I'm just going to step out for a second. I'm at work.
I don't care that you're at work. This is my work, and there's poop in my pool.
First of all, Nathan's 4, and he's not that keen on going to the deep end of the pool, so I find it hard to believe that he.
Okay, maybe it floated there. I don't know how it got there, but it's there. It's sitting there right now, and you need to come and clean it.
What?
Yeah, you need to come and clean the poop in the pool.
I am sorry, but isn't that your job?
No, that's not my job. If your child cannot go to the potty the proper way, he should not be in the pool.
Do you know? He does know how to go potty the proper way.
Obviously not if he's pooping in the deep end. And why is he in the deep end?
You know that it was a billion kids there.
No, first of all, this is not the first time that it's happened. I think you should have You should have a talk with your babysitter because obviously she's not teaching him properly.
Listen. Can you hold on 1 second and I will absolutely call the babysitter and find out what the hell happened.
That's fine, but listen to me. What time can you be here to clean the poop up? Because I had to close.
I cannot leave work. I am working on a project.
I had to
That is why Allison.
There's a floater in the pool, and you need to do something about it.
This is crazy. I have never.
What do you teach your children at home? Do you just teach your children that they can go wherever?
Listen.
Squat and go?
I don't have time to listen to me. I don't have time for this to go around with you.
That's what's in the pool. That's what's in the pool.
Let me call the babysitter and just relax and do your job, okay?
Here's the thing.
It's not like rocket science, okay? It's just
what?
Just please, could you just hold on a minute? I'm at work and I cannot discuss this.
Listen to me. Do not grit your teeth when you are talking to me.
Do you run this place? Who are you?
I'm in charge of the maintenance department, and maybe he needs those rubber pants or whatever that they put on kids nowadays.
I don't even know what the you were talking about.
What the hell are you feeding this kid?
Oh, my God.
Don't oh my God me. Get it done.
You are the person running this place? This is so inappropriate.
Isn't it appropriate for your kids to take a dump in my pool?
I'm not coming down there and cleaning up poop. That is ridiculous.
And it's ridiculous.
And when you're old and gray, you're going to all over yourself. So lighten up, lady. He's 4.
Okay, fine. I'll let it go if you let me put you on the radio.
What?
This is Danielle Monaro from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, and you just got phone tapped. Allison's playing a joke on you.
Oh, my God.
He didn't poop in the pool.
Okay, now I'm going to go home and kill you. I can't believe you did that to me!
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
This phone tap was pre-recorded with permission granted by all participants.
The Elvis Duran phone tap, only on Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
We rolling?
Yep.
Want to hear something slightly more unhinged than the morning show?
Damn it!
Elvis Duran's After Party, a podcast we record daily when the morning show is finished.
He is literally a pastry.
Elvis Duran's After Party. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Good morning.
Elvis Duran
Dear God, what's this woman doing?
and the morning show.
We love going around the room. It's good to see what's on your mind because I sit here and go blah, 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 blah all day long. No one wants to hear what I have to say anymore. So we'll start with you. Danielle, what's on your mind?
All right, so if you went into your freezer or your refrigerator, what do you think is the oldest date that's in there on something?
Oh
my
gosh. 90s.
Really?
I got some stuff in there.
Because I just found chicken from 2007.
I'm hoping that was frozen.
It was in the deep freezer.
Okay.
So my husband Sheldon comes upstairs. He's like, I just want to show you something. And he's like, what a waste is this? And I'm like, 2007. He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh damn. Yeah. So we didn't cook that. We got rid of that. But I was like, that's pretty bad.
What would happen if you tried to cook it?
I mean, they say if it's deep frozen, if it's frozen, how long does it last?
Okay, the question is, from 2007, I wonder what it would be like. The consistency would be a little off, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
You didn't even try to cook it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you crazy?
Yeah. Have you eaten something that has been in for a long time in the freezer? Not that long.
Not that
and
long.
You can just taste it. You can taste that freezer.
That freezer taste.
Yeah. All right, 2007, we're going to go ahead and say you win that.
I win.
You won that one.
Thanks.
Hey, Skeery, what's up with you today?
I was going to answer Danielle's question first. I was thinking about that bottle of Jaeger that I have in my freezer from the year...
In his freezer?
The Jaeger in your freezer?
Jägermeister from 1999. I've had this bottle, and it's still in my freezer unopened.
I think,
good, right?
I think liquor lasts a lot
Yeah.
longer.
Okay, all right. But my around the room was more about a friend in need. And I don't know the kind of advice that I need to give this person, but he just got the job of a lifetime. And what he signed up for all of a sudden turned into doing two people's jobs, because as soon as he got the job, a week later they fired somebody else in an adjacent position and took all of that person's roles and their job and moved it over to my friend temporarily. And so he wants to know how long he has to put up with this before he says, when you guys going to hire a replacement for that guy you fired?
Why didn't he ask his supervisor or his manager that question? Because that's who has the answer.
He didn't do that because he's only been at the company for about a month, and he doesn't want to step on toes or ask questions.
Here's what I would do. I would say, hey, thank you for trusting me to take care of these accounts temporarily. But just to get ready to ramp up to someone else taking them over, let me know when that is so we can start working on that. Because I don't want to be just hit over the head, overnight with this. It's something we should prepare for. Put that into the manager's position, then they have to give you an answer.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out his new role, let alone having to pick up someone else's slack. It's like I'm drinking out of a fire hose.
Well, I know you don't want to admit that, do you? I mean, anyone?
No, not so early in.
Yeah.
What if that was the intention all along, and maybe he just misunderstood the assignment?
Well, then they need to tell him that.
Yeah. He should just ask. I think when you have questions, the best way to get an answer is to ask it.
Yeah, but you also have to kiss their ass a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, this is for your protection. We need to ramp up to prepare to move these accounts to someone new when you think it's appropriate. So let me know when you think that's going to be. And if they look at you and go, well, what if we just kept them with you?
Ooh,
then he now knows.
It was the old bait and switch the whole time.
Could be. That's how corporations work.
Okay.
I was saying for a friend.
Yeah. Wow.
Gandhi, what's up with you today?
I just want to remind everybody, we talk about this all the time, but read the fine print. We skip it so often, and there's stuff that we are just signing away without thinking and knowing what's right in front of us because we're too lazy to read it. I just got my lease renewal, and we had agreed to a certain amount. And when I got the renewal, I was going to go through and just sign off on everything, and I looked at it, and it was off. Only by $20, but it was off. And I was like, I don't think so. We're going to argue about this. So I wrote back and was like, hey, what happened? What's going on here? And the guy said, oh, I guess our math is a little off. And they fixed it, which is great. But I would have just signed that thinking everything was on the up and up and not actually reading it. Read everything, guys. You have to.
You're right.
We've signed our lives away to a million different things.
Thank God it was only $20.
Yeah.
And you caught it.
Yes. It was only $20. I felt like kind of an idiot making a big deal out of it. But at the same time, no. I'm not doing
Nate,
that.
what's up with you?
Yeah, I was reading online, Freddie Mercury, one of your favorites, Elvis,
Yes.
from Queen. Do you know? Did you ever notice anything about his smile?
His teeth.
Do you know why you recognize his teeth as being odd?
Because they're very large.
He has 4 extra teeth.
He really?
Yeah, he was born with 4 extra teeth, and that's why he's got that weird overbite thing. Not only a great mustache, but a weird overbite, but he never had them fixed because he thought it made him unique. So
and it did.
Yeah, see? Look at that.
I was born with 6 extra teeth.
Really?
But I got them all taken out. Yeah,
Where
the last
are they?
one back here, they were all molars. So I had the regular wisdom teeth that you have, but I had 6 extras. And they told me they would never grow in. Like last year, I got the last couple taken out. I don't know if you guys remember. I couldn't eat anything for like a couple weeks. Because they were so impacted. They said, these will never grow in. You're fine. And then they started to grow in.
Wow.
Yeah.
If only you had a mustache, you would look like Freddie Mercury.
I do.
So cool.
Yeah.
Producer Sam, what's up with you today?
I want to encourage people to learn how to apologize. I feel like it's something that is so hard for so many people. And there's someone I'm really close with in my life. I've had a long, long relationship with them, and they can't apologize. Thankfully, it's something I'm okay at. I'm getting better at. So it's maintaining this relationship that's really important to me. But I realized if I was just like that person, we would just have so much built up resentment because there would be no apologies back and forth. So I know it's really difficult. Learn to apologize. It is an actual skill. It's not just I'm sorry. Learning to apologize is a very real thing.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
sorry you feel that way.
Not an apology, Duran.
Gaslighted, Elvis. Finally, Scotty B, what's going on with you?
Hey, I think our pets listen to us like Siri. Because my dog, the other day, I went outside. I said, let's go say hi to our friend Boomer, because my dog that passed, it was his birthday, and he's in the backyard. And Sawyer went outside and went right over to the stone that's there and laid down on it. I didn't tell him where to go. I didn't tell him anything. I think that they understand a lot more than we think that they do. So you should probably be careful when you talk around your dogs. I think one day they're going to give us up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This took a
Bush's
turn.
baked bean dog?
What's that?
The Bush's baked beans dog?
Yes, exactly. They're going to sit there and they're going to say, hey, you know what Scott just said? And we're going to be in trouble. So be careful what you say around you. I mean, they are very sweet. I think they have a very good intuition, but also just watch it because they're listening.
They also watch repetition. For instance, if you do the same thing every day, they see it. And so when you do that thing you do, they always know what you usually do after that thing you do, and they anticipate that. So let's say you flush the toilet and then you run outside real quick to rub your ass on the grass. Well, the dog, when they hear the toilet flush, they know you're about to go outside, so they'll run outside to meet you. You see?
Yeah.
And so we always think, oh God, they've got intuition. Sometimes we're teaching them with every step of the way.
Well, it's true. Like I have Life 360 on my phone, the tracking app, and
Yeah.
for my kids. And every time they come home, it goes bloop, bloop. And when he hears that, he tears ass to the window and shakes his little nub, waiting for somebody to come home.
Good boy.
Another thing about dogs, for instance, when Alex comes home on Saturday afternoon, he comes at the same time, the dogs are already at the door waiting and barking.
Oh.
So, but it's in their head. The timer's in their head. They know it's Saturday at 6 p.m. They do.
They're just the best.
And also, when you leave and you leave your dog at home alone, the longer you're gone, the more your scent dissipates. So they know sometimes when your scent goes down to a certain degree, that it's time for you to come home. And they'll be
Really?
waiting at the door.
Oh.
Isn't that wild?
That's awesome. Crazy.
They're brilliant.
They are.
Without trying. Anyway, thanks for being here as we go around the room. Let's do it again sometime, shall we?
Okay.
Waking up.
All of you are so hilarious.
That's the end material.
Wake up. I start my day with a day.
Elvis Duran in the morning show. Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Hey, so last night, Nate, you were just flipping around, couldn't sleep. You were watching late night TV.
Yeah, so I was flipping through, and I don't know what channel had it on, but they played Family Guy over and over and over. Yeah, I used to watch it, but I haven't been watching it lately, so I thought I was catching up. And they had this bit, those little cutaway gags they do all the time.
Yes.
And they were, I think it was Peter was quizzing Quagmire on, whether it was a Yankee Candle Company scent or a female porn star. And I thought it was hilarious, so I just wrote a couple of these down, and I figured you could play them today.
Huh. Oh, well, let's play. Let's just play here in the room. Give me some.
That was the Pornhub sound.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Is this a little porn music in the background?
Yes, 70s style.
Oh. 70s style.
Who would want to have sex to this music?
Right.
What is that instrument called? That little womp womp.
It's a guitar pedal. Isn't that what that is?
Whammy pedal, right? A whammy.
Okay.
Something like that. Anyway, welcome to female porn star or Yankee Candle scent.
Okay.
Let's just play here in the room, all right? No reason to drag anyone else in on this. We'll start with you, Froggy.
Yes.
Female porn star or Yankee Candle scent. Brooke Bliss.
Female porn star.
That's correct.
Yeah.
She starred in Sis Loves Me 3.
She did.
Froggy's going to ace this.
Danielle.
Yeah.
Female porn star or Yankee Candle scent. Meadow Showers.
I'm going to say Yankee Candle scent.
That's correct. Gandhi.
Hi.
Female porn star or Yankee Candle scent. Holly Kiss.
Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to go with Yankee Candle scent.
No, even though I'm sure it would smell nice.
Oh.
Holly Kiss was a porn star, and she starred in Office Nymphs 3.
I should have known that.
That'd be a
I
great
loved one and
candle
two.
for
Yeah.
holidays.
Would.
Holly Kiss.
What about you, producer Sam?
Hit me.
Female porn star or Yankee Candle scent. Autumn Falls.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Yankee Candle scent.
No!
Damn it!
Damn!
Autumn Falls was a porn star. She starred in Bra Busters 9.
Oh, I got to watch more porn.
9.
She didn't make it to episode 10. She was just in number 9.
Skeery. Yeah. A female porn star or Yankee Candle scent. Lilac Blossoms. Lilac Blossoms.
That's got to be a Yankee Candle.
Absolutely.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Froggy.
Yeah.
Female porn star or Yankee Candle scent. Honey Clementine. Honey Clementine.
I'm going with Yankee Candle.
It is. It's a Yankee Candle scent.
Nice.
I've never seen Mrs. Clementine in a film, so I'm going to go with the other one.
Is Scotty B going to play? Because no one knows porn like Scotty B.
Oh, Scotty will get it.
in.
All right. Female porn star or Yankee Candle scent, Scotty B. Dolce Vita.
Oh, that's a porn star.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He knows right away.
She
No
starred in your
hesitation.
favorite film, Rear Ending My Girl.
I have
Did you see
volume
that one?
2. Yeah.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Danielle.
Yeah.
Danielle, female porn star or Yankee Candle scent? Secret Bloom.
That's going to be a Yankee Candle scent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gandhi.
Yes.
Yankee Candle scent or female porn star? Dahlia Sky. That's Dahlia Sky.
I'm going to go with porn star on that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She was in Hogtied Hunks.
I'm sure she was.
A list of things to watch when I go home.
Froggy.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Female porn star or Yankee Candle scent? April Showers.
Now that is a porn star.
Well, it's both a porn star and
It might be, but I've
Candle.
definitely seen her in a film or two.
yeah. April Showers starred in TNA Housewives. But I can't tell you what she smells like at the Yankee Candle store. And there you go. Thank you for playing female porn star or Yankee Candle scent.
Yeah.
So, if you found out that your friend is being cheated on, do you tell them?
So I love this topic because it actually happened in my life, and I did not tell her because it was so rampant and everybody knew about it and everybody was talking about it that I just assumed she knew too, and she didn't want to ever address it. So I never said anything, and she was my best friend. And I woke up one day on our couch in our apartment to her dumping a glass of water on me. And I was like, what happened? She was like, you knew. I can't believe you knew. She was so angry.
Wow.
So from that point, I will always tell someone, I'm like, wait, you didn't know? What is going on? She's like, you're my best friend. I can't believe you wouldn't tell me this. I think you should tell. Know that you're going to lose the friend, but you still got to tell.
Yeah, see, that's the key there. There is a good chance you're going to lose a friend.
Yes.
Because there is a good chance, even though someone cheated on someone else, they could get back together, and now you're the enemy.
Right, because of course we all do that thing where we're like, well, I never liked him anyway. He was a jerk and blah, blah. And when they get back together, then you're the bad guy. But you have a clear conscience.
So I know Danielle would definitely.
You know, you're going to find out. Because I feel like the person deserves the right to decide whether or not they should continue with that person.
Yes.
And not to live a life of a lie.
So you made that your decision.
Yes.
About their relationship.
Because I think because if it was me, I would want you to tell me. Because I would want to know and I would want to be able to make that decision. So going from what I would want in my own life, I feel like it's only fair that other people should get that choice as well.
So if you guys found out I was being cheated on, What if you approached Alex and said, hey, we know what you're doing. Cut it out. Or we'll have to tell Elvis.
I think that's a better play.
What, there's a what?
That's a better play right there.
I don't know.
This way he can correct his actions and you don't affect anything.
Yeah, but then he's already done it. You're not gonna let Elvis know.
Or you tell him, or we're going to tell him.
Yeah.
By the way, this isn't really happening, is it?
I hope not.
Have you seen something I don't know?
Should I call text out?
No, I think we're okay. Hi, Lily. Thank you for holding. How you doing?
I'm good. Just getting ready to go into work.
Yeah. We all had to do it. But once you get in there, it won't be so bad. Hey, so we were talking about this article I read in the New York Times. Would you tell your friend if you knew they were being cheated on? And so
I would, and I have.
Okay, let's go from there. Yeah.
But the reason, let me just I'm going to tell because I would want to be told. Right. But I'm going to give that person a chance to tell. Like, say I found out yesterday that somebody was cheating on one of my good friends. If I found out yesterday, I'm going to talk to you today. Hey, you got till about Wednesday to tell her, or I'm going to tell her.
All right, so you have. So as soon as you find out, there's a timer ticking.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like, I'm going to get, like, if I know the person, like, if we've been really good friends for years and I know the husband and, like, everything's really been cool, and then I found this crap out, it's like, okay, dude, look, like, I love you and I love her, but, you got to say something. But it's kind of like, I feel like it's a double-edged sword because I told a friend of mine that his girlfriend was cheating, and he quit talking to me for 2 months.
Yeah. It is a double-edged sword. And
then out of the blue, he called me back, and he was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, You're sorry for what? He was like, she was cheating. And I said, well.
But Gandhi said, you said yourself, you are taking a chance at losing a friend.
I think you're always taking a chance.
Right.
Because a lot of times there's the embarrassment factor, and then there's your friend being mad at you for telling them, or being mad at you for not telling them sooner. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it.
Let me ask you this. What if you found out that all of your friends knew you were being cheated on, and none of them told you? You would feel like I would feel like a fool.
I wouldn't have any friends.
Yeah.
We would, I couldn't do that because I told a friend of mine what I had overheard. I accidentally overheard someone talking about, like, we play Xbox and stuff with a few friends, and a friend of mine, she didn't mute her mic, so I heard her and her husband have a conversation about another set of friends. Well, I told her, hey, I was overheard, your husband's been cheating. Well, she ends up finding a secret cell phone. And everything. He had been screwing around like 3 or 4 different women. Like, it was horrible. Like, it was worse than what I even thought. She lost a couple of friends, and she actually thanked me, and he even thanked me for telling her because he didn't know how to stop. Like, it was a crazy situation, but it ended up working out for him in the end. They're still together.
Thank God.
Expecting a kid and everything. So they're doing good, but I was like, you're better than me because I'd have probably threw him out a window. But.
Yeah. Lily, thank you for your time. Thanks.
I'm going to give it to you, but about 3 or 4, somebody better come pick you up.
Yeah. Listen, thank you for holding so long. I sure do appreciate your insight, and have a great day, Lily. Thanks for listening to us.
Well, thank you. I love y'all. I listen to y'all every morning. My daughter even listens to y'all, so I love y'all.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much. Lovely Lily. Hello, Allison.
Good morning, guys. Sorry, I'm totally geeking out talking to you all.
Well, as we are geeking out knowing that you're there. So, you told your best friend her husband cheated on her. Now, what led up to that?
I did. Well, her husband was good friends with my boyfriend at the time, and I was living with my boyfriend, and obviously she was living with her husband, and they didn't come home the night before, so she was worried, and she was calling and asking me, do you know where Alan is? Did so-and-so tell you? And my boyfriend texted me, hey, we stayed out, and, the husband cheated on my best friend. Yes. And without even a heartbeat, I went over to her, and I was like, hey, I just heard from my boyfriend, and your husband cheated on you last night.
Now, how did that go down?
Well, she was upset. She wasn't upset at me. She was upset at the situation, and she left work, went home, changed the locks, and within a month, I moved out with my boyfriend and moved in with her, and he moved in with the husband.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
And then I found out my boyfriend was cheating on me as well, thanks to Facebook and the girl posting on his Facebook page.
Ouch. All right. Well, so zero regrets in telling your friend at the very beginning when you found out.
I didn't even blink an eye. I walked right over as soon as I got the text, and I was like, "Hey, just to let you know, my boyfriend just texted me, and this is what they did last night."
Wow.
So,
all right.
Nowadays, it's a lot harder to hide it.
No, you good.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's awesome.
Allison, thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for listening to us.
Jackass.
Yeah, it is.
If you're a jackass, you should get caught.
There's a million new ways to catch them. There's also a million new ways to cheat.
Yep. Which is terrible. Those stupid. What's that stupid thing that
Ashley Madison?
Dumbasses.
Hey, so I have our friend Carolina on the phone.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Carolina. How are you doing?
Hey, babe. Doing great.
All right. So tell us what happened.
Oh, my God. So, I got one of my friends. We weren't actually close friends. She was one of my friend's friends, and she spotted them at the same gym that we were all going together. She told me that it was like a every week thing, and he just thought that I was like one of his trainers or whatnot. Just so happens he was lying to me, telling me that, he was working too late, that he couldn't meet up with me. All along, he was going to the gym every Tuesday with this girl. So my friend was like, you know what? Just come with me. Let's bust him. Since he keeps lying to you, come with me. Let's bust him.
Whoa. So wait. So you guys she was going to take you to the gym and show you what he was doing behind your back?
Exactly. Because apparently he was super flirty, hands-on. They were kissing the whole 9 yards.
At the gym?
At the gym. At the gym. So I went with her, and yeah, sure enough, they were there all up on each other. I went up to him and I was like, "Oh, sure looks like you're working hard." And he did not know what to do with himself. Like, he was like, "Oh, I don't know who she is. What? She's nothing to me." Exactly. That's how the girl reacted. She was like, "What? You told me that you were done with her." It was a whole, a scenario. I ended up just walking out. The girl walked out as well. She was like, "He told me he was over with you." And I was like, no, he told you wrong, sweetie. We actually became Instagram friends. She dumped him. I dumped him. And
now you have a new friend.
Yay! Yeah.
There you go.
The friend that told me, we became best friends.
I love that.
There was a reason that happened.
You know what? And I just want to say something. Look, I know it feels great to get attention from someone. It gives you those butterflies in the stomach, maybe the same butterflies you felt when you first met the person that you're actually with. Okay, I understand that. Sometimes it's hard to turn off that, whoa, they're interested in me thing, even if you are knee deep or neck deep in a relationship. But consider the hurt that you can cause by acting on it. Consider what you could lose, what's at stake here, and just let those butterflies just fly right out. Let them go. Let them fly. Fly, butterflies. Bye-bye.
100%.
It's true. We love you, Carolina.
Lots of kisses. Love you.
Bye. There you go. And there you have it. It does feel good. It feels good. I'll be the first to admit, it feels good to get attention. It does.
Of course. But you got to remember, the person that you're cheating on, there was a time that was the person you wanted more than anything.
Yep. Absolutely.
And now you're cheating on them, and now you want somebody else.
Yeah.
So you got to remember, there was a time that what you have, you wanted more than anything. Put your attention there.
The reason I bring up those feelings that you do get when you're tempted, it's good to acknowledge those. Go, okay, got it.
Right.
Gotta move on.
Yep.
It's true.
It's whack-a-doodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
My nipples are so hard.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Hey, so where's Danielle and where's Gandhi? Hey, hello? Danielle, Gandhi. Skeery, go round them up.
I think they went to go record with something with Sam, I believe.
Or what about the show? There's a show going on here.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just telling where they went.
Oh, okay. Yes, what?
I have a pretty good internal time. Don't you have a pretty good internal timer?
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, get in here. Hello. Don't make me
stop this car.
I'll stop this car.
I was loading a game.
I was loading a game.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
almost done.
That's for the show. Okay.
I couldn't find Danielle.
Well, where's Danielle?
Can't find her.
I don't know. She might be in the bathroom, maybe.
Well, no, but
because I heard Skeery screaming, and if she didn't, she had to be farther away than me.
Diamond, can you go find Danielle?
Yeah, sure.
Tell her she's got a job in here on the show.
Okay.
What would happen if we were doing a Broadway musical?
Yeah.
Let's do Oklahoma. And what if Curly doesn't come out to sing "Oh What a Beautiful Morning"?
We're not primed for Broadway, Danielle and I.
Why no?
Sadly.
Gandhi's like the person though, where you tell her I got so much going on over here. I got no time for my dog. Gandhi's like, yeah, well, my dog just died, and then you feel terrible. You're like,
no.
Where have you been?
Well,
I was doing something for the show.
I was. I swear.
No, where were you?
So I think the soundproof studios might be a little soundproof because I was in the studio with Sam chatting about something and doing some production. There was a production piece that needed to be done because it's airing during our show. So I need to go in and do it. And someone's like, oh, didn't you hear Skeery yelling for you? And I'm like, wow, maybe it is soundproof because I did not hear him.
My question was, if you go sit in your seat to watch Oklahoma, the musical, and Curly doesn't come out to sing "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning" because he was chatting down the hall.
Well.
Oh, look, there's Curly. I mean, Danielle and Gandhi on here. Let Curly do the show. All right, well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Were you not here either?
No, I missed it too.
Okay, well, you're here. So, so I had things I had planned to talk about, but they involved Gandhi and Danielle.
Okay.
But now they're here. Now, Gandhi.
Yes.
Now, you know how it is when for some reason, you get bombarded with ads when you're online and you're on whatever. Gandhi keeps getting ads from companies that help you bleach your anal hair.
What?
Yeah. Just zap it.
Or zap it.
Yeah, zap it. I sent it to Elvis because I thought people didn't believe me about what was happening.
Well, I remember it used to be bleaching. Now it's zapping. It's anal hair self-zapping.
Did you look
like a
something
gun?
up that maybe was...
No.
Are you sure?
I sure have not.
Okay, so...
Were you talking about it?
I get maybe at some point. I don't know what goes on in this room that my phone hears. Maybe that's what it is.
That's what
because we were having a conversation about something along those lines not too long ago.
I guess next time you're not in the room when we need you, we'll just pick up your phone and start saying things like, zap my anal hair.
It's already in there.
Yeah. Now it's going to be in all our phones. What are you doing?
So what is it? It's a little a little laser thing for your anal hair?
Yeah. It's a handheld.
Is it handheld?
It's a handheld.
Or you sit on it?
No, it's a handheld laser thing. But the graphics for it are hilarious.
Do you mount it on your shower wall?
I think you could try all of these things. I don't think you are prevented from sitting on it.
No, I hear it has like a suction cup on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway, go ahead. How does that work?
I don't know. I haven't gotten it. I just sent you the ad because I was like, what in the hell have I been searching? Because it is harassing me. Targeted ads for removing your booty hair.
I wonder if it hurts when it...
We'll know when Gandhi tries it.
I want to bolt it to the headboard.
Zap it right on.
Could you put it with the bidet and do two things at one time?
Water and electricity?
Well, probably not.
Why don't you order one and we'll get going?
Who's going to let me test it on them?
Who's doing it?
Gandhi is.
She's not doing that.
That's taken care of.
Oh, you don't have any
We're
anal
good.
hair?
I don't think so. Hopefully not if people did their job.
I don't want that job.
Speaking of which, my girlfriend went the other day to get the Brazilian wax and she found a mole because we've been talking a lot about moles lately in a place that normally you wouldn't find one. So she's going to get it checked. And if she hadn't gotten a Brazilian wax, she said she would never have found that mole.
First of all, I think moles can grow anywhere.
Oh, of course they can.
Yeah. So, yeah. So you should expect them in the least expected place.
So you should look.
Black cats are now considered good luck.
What?
You know, the old days they said if a black cat crosses your path, change your course. Now, cat owners are thinking that their black cats are good luck. They did a big poll. I think we're letting loose of those old superstitions. Now, if you saw a ladder, would you walk under it?
No.
I still don't do that.
No.
Yeah.
Do you step on cracks?
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
No, I don't want to break my grandma's back.
I thought it was your mother's back.
I thought it was your mom.
Well, your grandma's someone's mom.
Yeah, that is true. I've always thought black cats were good luck. My mom had a black cat for the longest time, and it crossed our path all the time. I'm like, okay.
Do you ever stop and go, all the bad things in life that have happened to me, now I know why?
I think it should be the hairless cat. If the hairless cat crosses your path, oof.
You know, there are people who love those hairless cats, and you are really, producer Sam is one of them.
Yes. Oh, I want one so badly.
But anyway, so superstitions.
Yeah.
What are other ones?
Oh, the penny. I will not pick the penny up or any kind of a coin if it is heads down. If it's heads up, I'll pick it up. If it's heads down, don't go near me. I don't want to touch it.
But I don't know, maybe it's in the construction of the penny, but I've rarely ever seen a heads up penny. I saw one the other day.
Whoa.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah, I did.
I always thought it was bad luck to look at the clock or to look at any number when it said 911. And for the last 6+ months, it is all I see anywhere all the time. So I've been freaking out about it. And then a friend of ours who does, like mediumship stuff, she said, look up what it means as an angel number. And it's actually very good luck.
Okay. So we've been misinformed.
That's
good. Here's hoping or else something terrible.
So opening an umbrella in the house.
No way.
That is one of the biggest things I'm against. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Do you know the other thing is that's big? Don't count how many cars are in a funeral procession if you pass it, because apparently they say that's how many years you have left in your life.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah. So when I see a funeral pass me by, I close my eyes quickly and I'm like, drive fast.
Drive off the road.
Yes, I'm like, drive fast.
Also, you know what? The number 13.
No, that's good luck.
Is it good luck?
Yeah. For me.
But different cultures have different numbers. In Italy, the number 17 is considered unlucky.
Right.
Don't some buildings not have a 13th floor technically?
Ours
doesn't.
Doesn't.
But it's still the 13th floor, even if it doesn't say 13.
Right. My floor is not the 13th floor. They named it something else.
Oh.
Okay. And is that just a New York thing or is it an everywhere thing?
I don't know.
No, I've seen that in other places.
I've seen it in other places too.
Yeah, the 14th floor is actually the 13th floor.
Right.
Let's be real. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one?
Placing. Oh no, I've heard of this one. If you get a bowl of rice and you're eating Asian food, whatever, never ever take your chopsticks and put them down in the rice where they're sticking up.
Oh.
They're saying you're gonna die.
What?
Yeah, it's reminiscent of food offerings left for the dead.
Oh, I know that. Is it 3 stalks of bamboo is supposed to be bad? You should
Really?
never get a plant that has 3.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, because I wanted to buy Andrew one, and then we looked it up because they all have different meanings, and it was like, never purchase 3.
I also heard never kill a ladybug.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you do that?
I've heard that too.
Never put your hat on the bed.
What?
That's an old
yes.
cowboy thing. I learned that from Yellowstone.
Or your shoes. I thought your shoes too.
Well,
That's kind of disgusting.
They got fecal matter all over them. Yes, producer Sam.
I learned after I got engaged, I'm not allowed to hand someone my ring if they want to look at it and put it on. I have to put it on a table, or else it's bad luck to the marriage. That goes for all wedding rings.
Right.
Apparently.
You know, I have some friends who have really, really superstitious grandmothers, Italian grandmothers. And they puh everything. They spit on things, and you should hear the stories.
Salt over the shoulder?
Oh, beyond that.
What is the salt over the shoulder?
Look it up.
This means good luck, I thought.
I think if you spill salt, you're supposed to throw it over your shoulder.
Okay.
I've heard. Yes, Gary.
Speaking of Italian grandmothers, I never heard of this one from this texter.
What?
Never put Italian bread upside down on the table.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
I never heard of that.
You know what? I'm sure there are many superstitions in many different cultures and many different families.
Well, with Indian people, we don't ever give money in 0 amounts at the end. So if it's $100, we won't give 100. We'll give 101.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ha ha, laugh, funny. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Hey, you know what Spit Sisters are, right?
No. I have a feeling is that like a category?
It sounds like it.
Danielle, you're almost going to say something. What do you think Spit Sisters are?
It's not when you... No, that's Blood Brothers. I'm thinking something else. Sorry.
Well, you could be close.
I mean, Blood Brothers, I know, is when you, cut your finger and they cut their finger and then you squish it together and you're Blood Brothers or Blood Sisters for life. Is it the same thing, with spitting in each other's mouths?
Well, no. There's an article. I'm just going to read word for word. Last week, I was out to drinks with 2 newish girlfriends for a little cocktail bonding session. Halfway through our drinks, my ex texted me out of the blue, so of course it came up in conversation. As I read out his name, both of them laughed. Turns out all of us have had relationships with this man.
Oh, okay.
One of my friends shouted out, "Oh my God, we're Spit Sisters."
That's nasty.
There used to be another word for that. Word.
Eskimo brothers.
Yeah. So Nate and Skeery both were with this one woman.
Yes.
And so, therefore, they are now Eskimo brothers, which is far less descriptive than Spit Sisters.
Right. We discovered it years later. he was with her several years ago, like 18, 17 years ago, and then
Right.
I was with her like maybe 16, 15 years ago. I'm like, what's up with that?
Well, Jana goes on to say, first of all, ew, whatever that is, it sounds a little gnarly. And second of all, what the heck is a spit sister? Well, dear reader, according to the Urban Dictionary, a spit sister is usually a friend or another friend, both female, that have hooked up with the same guy but at different times. And yes, it would appear that all three of us were indeed spit sisters. They're not only the ones I share a mutual spit with, I figured I've got a few in my life. Take, for example, a guy who I met on an app. He was halfway through telling a story about a recent overseas birthday trip when I quickly connected the dots. I said, wait, do you know, insert female friends here? He said, yeah, and instantly felt a pang of doom. He was the guy she had been complaining about a month ago when out of the blue he suddenly went cold on her post-overseas trip. Anyway, spit sisters. Do you have a spit sister, Gandhi?
I mean, I'm sure somewhere in the world
Yeah.
I do. Nobody that I actually know about.
There's spit brothers here. Didn't Scotty and Greg T and Skeery all make out with the same girl at some point? That's
Yes.
spit brothers.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Well, I know. But what about when Scotty B and Nate peel a banana and they share it together, like, Lady in the Tramp style,
Yeah.
like the spaghetti, and they end up in the middle? Not the same. No. I just like bringing up that story. But they're banana brothers. Thank you, Garrett.
You know what? It's really funny. A friend of mine called yesterday. I said, what are you doing? He said, well, we have to drive out to Lake Ronkonkoma this weekend. And I went,
Ronkonkoma.
it's out on Long Island, right? I went, how great. Lake Ronkonkoma. And I started saying it to myself. Lake Ronkonkoma. It sounds cool, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you go this weekend? Oh, well, we went to Lake Ronkonkoma. I started thinking there are so many towns and areas I love to say.
Yeah.
I mean, they may not even match the brilliance and wonderful sound that they are when you say them. The majesty of Lake Ronkonkoma. And then over in New Jersey, Christmas time, I love to go to a Ho-Hocus, New Jersey.
Ho-Hocus.
It's got a ho-ho in it.
Oh, God.
Are there any towns you love just to say?
Absolutely.
I like Coxsackie, New York. I mean, that's where the Coxsackie virus came from. But and actually, I went through there once, and I was like, "Wow, this is the Coxsackie, New York."
You
It's
drove
so
through
cute.
Coxsackie?
I did, and Kissimmee, Florida, because my dad used to say, "Kiss-a-you, I don't even know you."
Oh, see, all right. Come on. Don't you have any favorite towns? Maybe you've never been there. We like saying them.
Yeah.
Just to say it, so in India, they renamed a lot of the cities after they made them more native names. So instead of Bombay, now it's Mumbai. Trivandrum is now Thiruvananthapuram.
I'm sorry.
Thiruvananthapuram.
Can you slow it down? Can we do slow-mo on that?
Yes. Thiruvananthapuram.
Say it.
Thiruvananthapuram. I love it. Used to be Trivandrum, no longer.
What about you, Frog?
Yeah, Dixville, Indiana.
There we go.
I've never been there. I'd like to go there.
Dixville.
What about
Have you
Uranus,
been to
Missouri?
Dixville?
I'm sorry, what?
Uranus, Missouri.
How far from Dixville is that?
I know. Because after you visit, you go to Coxsackie.
I know. What is that one out in Eastern Long Island? Shinnecock.
Yes.
Because when I first saw it, I thought it looked like on the sign looks like Shiny Cock.
Oh.
Where'd you go? Well, I can't get put on my sunglasses. We're going to Shiny Cock. Yes, Skeery.
I like Piscataway because then you get to say Piscataway is
It's
that away.
that away, right?
That's fun.
Anyway, Mount Baldy. Where is that?
That's in Southern California on the way to Las Vegas. You go past Mount Baldy and also Zizix.
Zizix.
Oh.
I'm in.
That sounds fun.
Shout out to Concha Hawken.
Hey, Cox Corner, New Jersey. Spread Eagle, Wisconsin. What? Of course, out on Long Island, Dix Hills.
Right.
It's DIX, by the way.
Oh, I was like, that's hilarious.
Butchville, Pennsylvania. Waxahachie, Texas. I know where that is. That's
There's a place called Blue Ball, Pennsylvania.
I've been through Blue Ball.
Oh, uh-oh.
Me too, but not in Pennsylvania.
Elvis Duran.
Oh, here he is.
And the Morning Show.
All right, we're done. We're out of time. We'll see you next time. So make sure you're here with us. Until then, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.